Yeah, okay, good sound. Okay, we wait for another minute and wait for the others members or friends want to join for today class. Okay. Okay. This is a class that we host on Tuesday and Thursday every morning, 9:45 to 11. Mainly is for me to help all the traders how to make your trading like pro. You can achieve the high accuracy in your trading. So welcome to Double Volume Bullish channel. The objective is to guide individual traders in the stock trading. So there will be a few steps to get into it. 5 set of the startup courses from the newcomer to the pro in the training, and there's a teachers, traders. Okay, we have very good traders that can teach you. Okay, welcome to Vivian. Okay, that's Wiley and Yok King. So and then Chills. Yeah. So welcome to join us today. So not others also. So just join. Okay, this is the course that we want to offer. From the live channel, you can enroll with me. So no problem. So you can enroll that courses, and then we will guide you how to get the best from your trading. So let us go back to the turning point. So before the election, so you can see that PIU 15. So there will be a on the 15 here. So the turning point. So we go back to the chart and see what happened with the turning point. You see? So this is on the 15th of the November. So I just put it bigger, so everyone can see here. So let us see what happened to the next couple of days. So if we have 15 here. So this is a 15. So you have to remember this is a turning point, yeah. So turning whether up and down. So then you need to monitor. So today is on the 22nd. So 23rd, 24th, and the most is 25th, huh? So if there is a holiday, will be one candle missing. So that happen will be the next two candle will be facing the turning point again. So you can see that the calendar that we are giving to you, and you can see here. So here is on the 29th and 30th is another turning point. So that's mean, so next week when the trend moving toward this let's say we're talking about moving toward this top, yeah, this top part. So it will be hitting the resistance. So after hitting resistance, there will be a turning point here, whether want to break out or want to just finish the trend. So this is a thing that you have to put yourself clear when you want to do investment in the stock market. So this is first thing. So it's the calculation is based on the time and the space, is it? So for the turning point, so it's definitely based on the time and the space. So we plan ahead for years, is it? So you can see that the calendar is actually planned ahead a years. So you might getting a new calendar soon. So next 2 months you'll get new calendar soon. So for the following the whole years of 2024. So this is the turning point. So you can see that. So we go back to the market. So let us see others market first before we come back to Malaysia market. I think everyone very stressed about Malaysia market now. So we don't know who is the government, is it? Who become a government also we don't know. So it's poor to say that our democracy system is quite too unique, and after the election also we don't know who should form the government. Okay, when you go see the US market, so US market actually is also hitting at the resistance level here. So whether this few day want to there's a fund coming or there's a news coming to break out the resistance level. So we have to wait. So we have to put more analysis on the trend, you see. So this is another resistance level. So this is where you can actually can see that double resistance is happen in the, this is the New York Stock Exchange. Yeah? So if you want to do US stock, yes, you can short the market. Okay, whereby Malaysia, if you want to short, you have to do T+1, I think. So this will be a different, is it? In US market, actually, you can just buy, them. The trend is going down. So when the trend uptrend, you can long the market, and the market down, you can short the market. So that will be a difference. Okay, let's see the another important market in US, the Nasdaq. So this is Nasdaq. Nasdaq is actually also hitting the previous high. So previous high is here. So hitting the previous high is unable to break out. So last night is turned out. So that is where you have to really look into it. So what happened to US, and is it that related to Malaysia or not? Before we fly back to Malaysia, we go to Hong Kong and see what happened in the Hong Kong. So everyone is hopeful, trade in Hong Kong, that people is hoping that this is the bottom. So this is the bottom for many years. So since 2008, so people hope they are hitting the lowest on the 2008 and rebound. So that will be if there is a rebound, will be quite a good rebound. So it's a very long downtrend for Hong Kong market. Is it? So since 2008. So at least the market itself. So we say that it's very far from the previous high. You see, this is not the highest. Is it? 207, you see, 207 and 208, 2018 is still about there. So this is the bottom on the 2008. So most of the big investor is forecasting that the Hong Kong market should be closing at the 2008 low, so before rebounding. So there you can see that that's quite long in the market in the Hong Kong market, you see. So what you need to do in Hong Kong market also same. If you want to do it, you have to be very careful and just take this advice. So you want to do it, you should have the knowledge to do it. So otherwise, very difficult for you to get the win in the market, you see. So today look like quite healthy. So there will be many this what we call that, the sector is on the good trend. So however, it's very hard to say that for this time of hitting this line. So I change back to MA. So after you update the system, so you have to change all these things. Okay. So if not save, it's not auto save it your default method. So you have to change it everything. So for me I used to 52 and 13 MA. So I will change to turn back to the 15 and 13 MA. So the candlestick is not sitting on the 13, so it's almost on the 13, so probably it's 9, so 9 MA. So that will be the support level for Hong Kong. So it's very short, is it? So it's a very short term for Hong Kong market. So hopefully they will break out the highest and then will continue going to the upward side. So that is Hong Kong market. Anyone in the Hong Kong and US stock? If yes, you just reply me US and HK. So you have. So what happened to Singapore? Singapore this current few days, I think 1-2 weeks is quite strong. So it's also same. Everyone is hitting the previous high. So at this level, you can see that the previous high is here, hitting the previous high and then pull back. So this is quite important, yeah. So if you see the ascending trend, so you must look back to the previous high. So the peak is here on the left hand side. So if there's a more peak, so you have to more extra careful on that. So this is sitting here and then pull back 2 days, and then we see what happened these few days. Is it this week can be break out this resistance level or not? So this is Singapore. So I see that to me Singapore is quite a good chance to the first one to break out this one first. Okay, before the Chinese New Year. Yeah. So the trend for the Asian is like most of the time Chinese New Year before or after you have another very short bull market. Short bull market, so you can foresee that. So Indonesia also same. So this is the one of the very strong market for this year. So probably number one in the world at the moment. So it's we're talking about the uptrend side, so it's the best in the world. So at the moment, so you can see that they are still trying to hit the previous high, and if this is successfully break out, so we create another high point for this year. So this is a very strong on from the fundamental itself. So on the GDP and the others factor, the fundamental given the benefit of the Indonesian market. So you can see that a lot of investors putting the money into Indonesian side. So you have to be extra careful even to put in the money in the market that you select. So this is Indonesia. The rest of market, for example, Thailand also. So there's also very strong on the fundamental side. So you can see that this is the trend. So it's hitting the previous high and sideways at the moment. So this is Thailand market. So anyone on the Indonesia, Thailand, Singapore market? If you yes, you just give me a reply. Otherwise, we go back to Malaysia market. Okay, Malaysia market now. I still talking about how actually you want to success in the stock market. So the main thing is you need to know that it's very hard for the individual trader to success in the market. So that is first thing. So secondly is not that easy for you to identify the problem that you have now. Okay, the most important thing is what you need to do is you have to know what you should do. Okay, you also want to know that what you shouldn't do in the market. Okay, and then find the solution. Okay, this is important. The three key things that I highlight here is very easier and very important. For example, now Malaysia market, we're talking about Malaysia market. So you know that the election will be held on the 15th. So this is the election day. So you know that this is an election day. So what happened to the this is let me go back here. So Malaysia market. So okay, I just put it bigger. So if you know that the election is on the 15th, okay, 15 on the not 15 on the last Saturday, yeah, so on the 19th. So we're talking about the election day. So you know that yesterday is quite a open low and cross high. So they will be healthy a bit. So after that, this today is like doji and all this thing. What you do, you have to know what you should do. You want to do. You don't know, you don't do anything. You see? So you don't do. If you don't know anything, you don't do. So this is quite simple. Is it? If you know that you do, you don't know, you don't do. Okay. You find the problem that what happened to this type of the big event in the stock market. Let me open this one first, because I need to cross the China one. Okay, this is a China stock. Okay, I just open here. So this is the GE15. So GE15 plus another big event. I don't know whether the ladies know or not. So hopefully you also know. So we have a World Cup happening on the 20th of November. So that is a Sunday. So there's an opening on the Sunday. You see? So there's a double event happening in the world at the moment. So Malaysia is double. So Malaysia like to be double on that. So always remember that we look back on the previous chart. So previous chart, what happened to, we go back to the week chart, yeah. So this is somewhere happened on the 509. So we're talking about 509. So 509 after that June summer World Cup. So there's another World Cup here. So we're talking about the World Cup here. There were a little bit uptrend and then after that gone. Okay, yeah, a little bit uptrend and then after that gone. Whether this time will be the same, so we will wait and see. So why? This is a World Cup and the election. So number one, so a lot of money flow into the GE. So during the election, there's a lot of money spent on the campaign and those things. Secondly, there's a lot of fund also flying to the World Cup. So on the betting table on the World Cup. So you have to be quite extra careful, yeah. So this is what happened into the previous 2018. So which is Pakistan won and ruled the country for 22 months. Okay, this is also Pakistan should be PH should be the dominant, but who formed the government, I don't know, yeah. So this is also the World Cup. So this time happened the same concurrently, same two events. So you must see if there is a same trend, or you might be see something like this and then go rebound. So they will be taking you from September onward to March. So that will be quite a long time, yeah. So but however, this time the political formation is quite different. So why I say that is very different is the political foundation is different compared to the previous one. The landscape itself is different. Okay, so you can see that this is a PH plus I don't know who else inside now. Huh? I don't following very closely with the political thing. So like Bersatu and etc. They put they set they form a government. So this time around, actually, the kingmaker should be on the Barisan Nasional side. So you can see that if Barisan Nasional refuse to dominate any one of them, so both of them also cannot become a government. So that is very clear, yeah. So last time is I think it's the GPS, I think GPS, and then they try to become a kingmaker, but this time around should be BM. Okay, if BN become a kingmakers, so those related to BN Barisan Nasional stock, whether will be giving a advantage comparing to others. So you can see the trend later on. Okay, this is where you have to, if you want to analyze whether our election resulting the stock market trend. So there's a different, yeah. So you need to know piece by piece inside there. So if we're talking about Barisan Nasional this time, BN holding on the most of the this we're talking about the ridership on the share stock that by the BN personal. So that will be a focus in this time. So we have to look into the chart as well. So we don't just simply look into the fundamental itself. So let us go see some of the we call it about political related stock, but I'm not sure it's true or not. I don't know. Yeah. So for example, we many people say that advance related to Anwar. So I'm not sure. Yeah. So we just look into the chart. Okay. Yesterday this stock actually opened low. So open low. So everyone is like, the market sentiment is think that Anwar is not don't have the numbers, because the way he show on the live also, she like not very confident like that. I'm not sure, yeah. So what happened is the stock is closed very low. After that by 11 they have a meeting with Barisan and then the price shoot up. So as well as today, so it's shooting up. You want to try, you want to try a lot of the result of the election. We're talking about like gamble. You want to gamble that Anwar win, you might try it, because everyone don't think that this is Anwar related. So I'm not sure. So you have to check by yourself. So I made it very clear here. So there is no co-buy and co-sell. So I also not involved in the politics. I don't sure this is belong to Anwar or not. So everyone is talking like that. So I just follow. Yeah. So this is happening. So yesterday, you can see the yesterday chart. Okay, we've opened the yesterday chart is open low and cross a bit higher. So that will be giving you about 28% of the margin for that day. So total margin is 28%. So whether you want to believe or not, this depending on your own analysis. Okay. Another one that we also heard about. Okay, we don't know Eden. So we talk about Eden. So yesterday is open high and then close low. Is it related to Tan Sri Muhyiddin? We also not very sure. I also not very sure. Yeah. So it's open high and close very low. Is it because of the Tan Sri already announced the GPS? After that, BN said, "Oh no, I don't agree with all this announcement." So every time say I got number, yeah, every time every time I say got number. Got he got one number. He got two, right? At least Aziza and him. So he got two. So definitely he got. Okay, we don't know how in the pocket how many number we also don't know. Okay, so it's like stock market. You see, we don't know what is inside the fund manager pocket. We don't know, and unless otherwise they announce, only we know. So okay. Is it this is related to Tan Sri Muhyiddin? We're not sure. Okay, so after that, the BN event happened about 11 o'clock. You can see that the price is starting going down. So that will be following the market emotion to the pricing. You see, so this is very direct. We're talking about the market sentiment. So everyone that know that everyone know Muhyiddin and this Anwar, and everyone also know that these two party will be form a government. Who actually won at the end of the this race, we don't know. So this is something that you can look into it. And then another thing is those who related to I'm not sure how many related to Tun Mahathir. So if Tun Mahathir also losing all the seat and also deposit also lost. So whether this related to him, those stock not him lah, but I mean the son and the family business, whether this stock will be going down or not. So we're not very sure. So is it the fund that want to buy in on the stock that related to his son business? Is it will be putting out the fund to another country or whatever? So we have to wait and see what happened for the couples of the weeks or months. So to be a smart trader, what you need to do is you can see another stock also. I think quite related to this Eden also. So Eastern and Co. I also said. So they also this stock also open high and then after 11 10 something 11 straight away going down. So this is related. You have to be very optimistic about all these things. Yeah. So don't just blindly follow. Okay. So what happened for the next couple of weeks or next month? How you want to trade actually? This is highly important. So don't go for the news. If you go into the technical analysis, I'm here to teach you about technical analysis. So don't go by the news. If you want to know about the news, you have to know technically how the news impact on your stock. So that is very important. Yeah, you have to analyze the news. How's this factor affecting your price movement? That's a key thing that you should take into consideration, whether the news really give you an advantage to buy this stock or not. That is a thing that you should do. You do not understand, don't follow this thing. So you just close it. So you don't do it. That's my advice to the traders, okay, and the member as well. So back to the important thing that I taught all the time. Yeah. So first of all, do the selection. Okay. So how you select the stock is important. So how you select the sector also very important. For example, we go back to the political related just now. You want to buy at the advance, for example. You want to buy at another one Eden. So this is two stock that we were talking about. Was two of them is fighting each other. So you want to buy this stock, and then you buy this stock, you know you are very confident this guy is winning, okay, you buy. If you not, then you buy the other one. So there's a first scenario, and the second scenario itself. So the third scenario is if I'm not sure also, I want to bet equally, I buy two lah. So I buy 2,000 ringgit here, also I buy 2,000 ringgit here. So you will do this, I think you win, because this one they are not close below the lowest, is it? So actually eventually you win, is it? And this is a higher possibility to win in this type of news, is it? Otherwise the last choice you don't trade. So this is how you select. You do a selection. Okay, you want to try every time of the election. You can try on this type of method. If you very sure, for example, those days we are very sure that by 8 o'clock already announced, already 8 p.m. You already announced BN majority, how many seat already, like Patla time 7:30 also, everyone know that Patla is winning already. So that is easier for you to focus some of the stock. But at the moment, the political landscape is different. So everyone like 50-50. So the block, few blocks, the two main blocks normally will be getting the percentage like 50-50. So it's a very hard for you to do the forecast comparing to the previous general election. So what you need to do is when you do compare those similar. So we just now I said that you compare those similar. For example, GE15 and GE18, it's 14. So 18, sorry, not 18. Year 2018 and 2022. So there will be a similarity. So you can compare. So this is a GE14. Okay, I know not 18. I made a wrong segment just now. So this is GE15. So at the same time, this is a World Cup time. So this is a World Cup time. So after that also we have the two big block, okay, in the political landscape. So there will be a two block here. Here also got the two block. So majority will be a two block. So after that you have to analyze yourself lah. Who is the kingmaker? Okay, this time around BN. Barisan Nasional will be the kingmaker. So if this guy 30 over seat, I don't know how many seat, if they don't want to support any one of them, so there's the hung government until the next election, is it? So nobody can have a majority. So if they just want to play around with this card, they don't support anyone. They don't support PN. They support this PN. Nobody can become a government unless PN and PH both of them agree to form a government. There is a very little chance. Okay, so everyone got a number. Okay, sure, everyone got a number. Yeah? So after that, we go back to the market at the moment, so we can see what happened to Malaysia market. So we today I think is a bit of everyone is not very sure what happening to the market movement. So because before 2 o'clock nobody know. After 2 o'clock, if Barisan supporting PH, then PH is going to form a government. If Barisan go support the PN go form a government. So that will depend to the result by today. So today market should be very we cannot very hard to focus. Okay, what happened? So we don't show the big event. What happened to the big event? So today is close a bit higher, so going down comparing to yesterday. I think it close open low and close high. So this is quite normal. So to continue to going down. So this is called still a volatile market. So it's quite normal. So today if you combine the line with yesterday, is one up one down. So it's quite normal after the election. So will be this type of trend will be going another few days until the government stable, or weeks or months as well. So it depending on the policy and all these things coming up. Okay, so we go back to see what happened to the in those sector. Which sector actually is giving more chance for you for the next 1 or 2 months? in time. So you can see that we go to few sector that possible you have a better chance that I said before. So the healthcare actually still on the above the previous low. So you can see the previous low is here. So you can see the healthcare still slightly above the previous low. So yesterday is open low and then close a bit higher. So today also try to be adjusted from the high to the low point. So it's quite a norm. So to me, after the election is very norm. Okay, very normal trend. Okay, after that telco, if anyone want to do telco, I don't cover so much. So telco yesterday also same. So all the majority of the market is the same like yesterday. Try to open low and then we don't know what to do and then pull out the market. Okay, that's the way you can see that majority of the sector is moving the same way yesterday and today. So everyone is going to the same direction, you see. So utility also quite the same. So plantation is one of them is go the other way around plantation. So you can see the energy yesterday is the strongest, very strong comparing to others. Energy is a strong one. So today also try to break a previous. This is the last try, we can say last try of the energy in already. So whether in the short term, very short term 1 2 3 4 5 they success or not, we will see another few days. So you can see that there's a turning point another next week. So whether this is going to be a little short bull market for the sector of the energy or not. So you can follow closely on that. Okay, after that technology is still as I said, not going to happy unless otherwise US doing well. So it might be seeing that the market is doing well in the tech side. So there's nothing that can give you a advantage on the tech at the moment. So it's still like very hard to break out the previous high. So it's a resistance is too strong at this level. So it's too many selling the stock in hand comparing to the buyer. So this is transportation. So after the main stock going down, so they'll be hitting with quite low. So just get down and get down again. So yesterday also get down. So open at a very low and going up again. So still a get down chart. So that one you can see that. Okay. So we focus a few of the sector we go inside and see what happened. So first of all, I chose industry. Okay, everyone talking about the economy development. So we're talking about the after election. So whether Anwar or Muhyiddin, they will be talking about the economic development. So that is for sure they will put in the focus on the economic development. Which industry actually benefited on the policy, we're not very sure now. So the main thing, of course, the construction should be one of the key thing that in the sector that might be on the bright side. So construction, so the first one. Second one will be on the industry of the traveling and all this we call it the transportation, leisure and all these things. So country is opening up, so there will be nothing. They will be focused on the bringing more visitor to the market to boom the sector. So after that will be a consumer. So also the consumer will benefited from this policy. So we're talking about the others like green energy and all these things. For previously, I also share about green energy. So this is all lumped into the industry consumer. So what you need to do is in the industry itself, for example, just now I said construction, okay, or property. So it's moving. So what is actually related to these two sectors? So you can see that majority of the steel industry, okay, majority of the steel industry actually at this time is still on the bottom, or on the bottom try to rebound. So this is a steel industry, yeah. So you can see that this is a steel industry. So actually it's the trend is quite similar. So we go share couples of the steel industry index, the stock here. For example, this one also, Malawa also happen to be creating the this what you call it, higher low. So after that they come out the signal here, after break out the signal, so sitting comfortably on the top here. So this is Malawa. So another one like Malaysian steel and all these things, so we can cover up couple of them. So this how Southern Steel of course doing not very well, so there's no volume inside the trading. So we can see Anju, okay, Anju also same. So you can see the Anju, you see the Anju here. This is double, this is W lah. So you will see this is W. So break out this one, so there will be a higher low here. So this is another portion of the margin that actually you can gain from this type of the stock. So it will go sort out all the steel company plus the CSC. So you can CSC is the first one yesterday get down. Okay, so this is one of the in the stock in the this what we call that sector or the steel that actually get down. So previously there this CSC is doing better than the other one. So it's the first one to actually go coming with very short uptrend, very short ascending trend, and then after that going down. So this is another thing that you can actually have to look into it. So many more actually on the steel side, so doing quite well in a very short period. Yeah. So November always is a very difficult market for the Malaysian side. So you want to do Malaysia market for November, my advice is put a little bit of the capital and try of those sector actually against the main the main index, the KLCI index. Okay, if the KLCI index is sideways or moving down, you just look for those is going up on the sector itself or on the stock itself. You want to put money inside on the November. Okay, so there is no call buy and call sell. Yeah, so I don't give you tips how to buy stock here. Okay, we come back to see few of the energy. So I just now I cover up the steel sector, so you can just go into see few more. Yeah. Okay, good morning, Amanda Wong. Okay, and then Lee, Jessie Lee. Okay, Theo, Veris, Jesslyn Tan, Lim, Fang. Okay, Thomas. Okay, T and Siu Eng. Okay, so good morning, everyone. So many others go to the waiting for the election result, I think. So okay, I also cover the I want to cover about energy. Okay, so we're talking about energy. For example, I like to use these two stock to cover up. Okay, so you can see that the Hibiscus actually on the on the trend that going to be this higher become lower already. So it's very small and then get down this way. So if the sector is doing well, only we have a better chance to see Hibiscus is going to break out this resistance level. So first of all, go to see your sector first. Okay, also same happen to Bumi. Okay, Bumi Amanda. So try to break out this level. So try very hard and actually try few days here and try very hard, and then after that showing this type of the trend. So it's mainly focus on the you can focus on the sector first before you do this plan want to buy. Okay, triangle. Okay. Okay, triangle. Yeah, good morning. Okay, Dr. Wong. Okay, good morning. Yeah, so Whether it's triangle or not, no problem. So you can see that the lower become higher. Yes. So we are still waiting for. I think everyone is waiting for the government to be formed. Number one. Secondly, we're talking about the trend itself. So what happened to the trend is going sideways like this. So it will end here. So if you end here, also the government already set up. So it depending what are the policy and what are the fund that coming, or whether want to push it out or put the money from here go to other sector. So there is where you have to monitor closely on the sector and the stock itself. Okay. Next I want to cover up is on the healthcare itself. So many people still holding healthcare or already take the money and go out. So if you you still holding your money in the stock, you just put it yes. If not, you put it no. I want to see if anyone still holding the money in the stock on the glove itself. So you see, as a before election, many weeks ago, so I already advise everyone, if you want to try to success in the market, so you really need to know how to do your selection. After you do the selection, okay, you want to buy is very easy. So if you think that yeah, I'm not very sure, then you don't buy, you just skip it. Okay, Ben Chong still have holding. After that you sell it. Okay, just let no. Okay, so you see what happened is in the market sentiment, Vivian, never mind lah, you always make money. Okay, so doesn't matter to you, right? So we can see that if you have the reason for you to hold the stock, then you hold it. If you don't have a reason to hold the stock, so play safe. What you need to do is you take the money off before the election, just pocket it, put into your bank. Okay, we don't know what happened here and after here also we don't know. So if this trend is moving toward the bull market, so break out this area, so actually you have the money that in hand that you can buy in. So you can buy in. If otherwise the trend is going down like this, you might be locked in the stock market. Okay, you might be locked at the price that you buy in. So you have to make a decision now. Okay, not now lah. Before election, you have to make a decision. If you already made a decision, you want to hold the stock. For example, I put Supermax as a example. So what you need to do is you will buy at any price. Yeah, we not buy at the same time. For example, one ringgit is the highest one, so 30% of 1 ringgit is the 70 cent. So you want to do a longer investment, so what you have to do is 30% down. If you're making money, if you're making 40%, you want to let go 30%, it's up to you. If here you make about, okay, your profit is 40%, so this is your let go total of 30%. Okay, at least you make 10%. Yeah, so this is for the mid and long term trend plan that you want to do. This is your planning. Yeah, so if you on the short term, you should sell it before the election. That's my advice. Okay, so if you don't sell at this time, what you need to do is you have to be blue, cannot see. Okay, I can't remember, I use pink color. Yeah, so after that you can see that the trend in my booming like this. If this is open red color for the short term traders, yeah, if this is open red color, this is the triple top, so you should take the money and go. So this is a thing that you have to know. So these two guys, these two candlestick, one is a bull, one is a bear. So this combination you have to really look into it. Okay, whether this is the real bear or the fourth one. So you have to know. Yeah, so for example, this one we're talking about, this one. Okay, this one, the price is going is moved, I put it bigger. So this is what we call that the price is just showing you. Okay, the price is showing you the cross below the previous low. Okay, the cross compared to the previous low, but the volume actually is shoot up. The volume is shoot up at the bottom here. So I put it back. So the bottom here actually the volume is shoot up. So that means that the smart money actually selling some of the stock before the election. So on the last Thursday actually they sell up quite a lot. So they just let it go. So they also not sure how to move after the election. They're not sure. They're not very sure, is it? So if a smart money is not very sure, we also were not very sure. So very difficult for us to forecast what happened in the stock market. Okay, so that's where you can see that one of the this what you call that, the glove counter. So if you go to the next one, for example, top glove, we're talking about glove, the top glove here. So fundamental itself is better comparing to others company. Of course, Hatalega, Kosan also not bad. So what happened is they are actually, this one is still sitting on the MA13. So it's still sitting on that here. So if you want to do, for example, last week, for example, this is the last trading day for last week. You want to sell it here before the, we call it before the election. Actually, you can sell it because the trend itself, you see that the very short term, the 3 candlestick here show you the higher become lowest each day, and then the closing also become lower each day, and then the lowest actually the last 2 days is become lower. So that means everything is become lower. Okay, wow, so many people still in love with the glove counter, so they don't sell. Yeah, so Jesslyn and Vivian, of course, not a problem. Okay, Vivian making money. Beng Chong. Okay, so that's showing you that the trend itself is showing you the price movement actually in the 3 days time is going down in the 3 direction. So actually going down. So after that, you can see that these 2 days, we want to see what happened to these 2 days. If you in the market, so what you need to do is you're still holding the stock because sitting on the support level here on the MA13. So otherwise you will be going down to MA 52 already. So that, of course, we cannot break out this previous low. If break out previous low, in the long term or mid term, you should take the money and go. Whether you win or you lost, you have to take the money. So you have to cut loss at this level. So this is where the whoever is having this glove counter, so you have to very extra careful. If you have a stock in hand, you have to carefully monitor the movement of the next few days, especially next Tuesday and Wednesday. There's a turning point, okay, on these 2 days. Okay, that's a cover up on the most of the market and the sector. Okay, so we go back to what we have here. So actually, I want to provide you a systematic and easier and more accuracy trading pattern. So trading method for you. So don't mix up yourself with too many pattern, you see, too many method, and then you will be confused by yourself, not confused in the market. See? Yourself already confused, so it's very hard to you to go into the market. Okay, what we call it is you have to do a selection. Know how to do a selection is important. Okay, what you want to do a bull and versus the bear. So this is very important. Yeah. So relatively, we're talking about the index. Okay, versus the market itself. So the market index and the sector, you have to be a bull market. So this is a main choice that you have to pick. Main character. For example, now you can see if all the steel as a sector itself. Okay, we just put everything inside. So all the steel counter you put into yourself. So you see that actually the steel counter is moving up. So that means that this subsector, I call it subsector, yeah. So we don't call it subsector because it's inside the industry. So we call it subsector. So subsector steel, if this steel is doing well, most majority of them doing well lah, 1 or 2 maybe not doing well. So meaning that in the sector itself, there is a subsector that doing better comparing to the sector itself. So that will be your key thing you look into it, and then comparing to the index. If the index not performing better than this subsector, that's okay, because the subsector is strong. Then you look for the individual stock that with the smart money inside. So after that, only you go do. So there's a selection guideline for you to pick the stock that you want. For example, we're talking example, okay. So I still come back to Lion Group. So you can see the Lion industry. So I'm not promoting Lion, yeah. So don't make me guilty for promoting a stock here. I don't. So I just take it as an education and example for you. So let us see whether there is the both the second high, the highest point, that this is a lower point. So we're talking about here. We can choose it here. Also we can choose. There's a few time it's creating the higher low here. So the stock moving like this is a higher low. So we're not creating the high point. So this is a descending trend, but this is a ascending trend. So you can see that this is on top here. We call it the high point is going down, the low point is going up. So we'll be choosing until the end of the triangle. So yeah. So like just now the member said that this is going to the triangle. So they are selecting the time that where should put in the fund and push up. So they are actually waiting for the right time to do it. So at the moment we can see, we go back to see the signal. So this is the white one. So this is the first white one breakout. This is the second one. So it's quite near, two of them very near. So if break out this one, this is the next resistance level. So the white one is referring to the bottom cash. So I think many of you know. So you can use this as your resistance as well. So if this is breakout, so there will be a next one. So this is very near. So if you want to do stock trading, so you have something that for you to identify what is the ceiling. Okay, so you can use a K line, you can use a signal as well. So both of them also can use together. So not a problem. So this is the today close exactly on the same line with the top of the bottom cash here. So there will be the trend for today. So you can see that actually the DE fund is actually coming to the individual stock. Okay, so the fund is moving into the stock. Therefore you can see that the MCD here, you can see after the fund coming, only you can make money. So some of them you know that this is making money. So you can see that this is a trend that profitable. This is a log chip. So the log chip become a descending. So okay, it's reducing a lot. So the yellow also on the balance side, so quite balanced. Yeah. So the red color is increasing, take over those want to sell. So those people sell it to the smart money, and then they make a little bit of profit, and then become red color here. So as long as the average of the 10 days, okay, the 10 days average, the purple line here, the little purple line, okay, as long the purple line is still inside the red bar, then it's quite okay, quite safe to stay inside the game. Okay, quite safe. Yeah. All right, that is for today. So you want to diagnose your stock, put in the number, what term you want to do. You want to do in the short term, mid term, or long term, and are you in the market or not? So you can start putting in date. So I will help you to check later on. Okay, we come back to the education. Okay, so this channel is putting helping the traders to help you to do a trading in the stock market, whether in US, Hong Kong, China, and Malaysia or Southeast Asia market. So the important is I want to help traders that you want to really put in your time and effort to do trading. So you can be a professional. Okay, in the trading, in the trade and stock trading, it's not that difficult. But if you don't know how, that will be very difficult for you. So therefore, many people success in the way that they have the trainers to help them. They have the teacher to help them to make them move forward ahead comparing to those not. Okay, it's not that difficult. You can see that I highlight here also very easy, but the important here is the detail that you cannot see. So the detail is how you want to do it, what you should do, what you don't do, and then what's the solution. That's very difficult for you to learn in the class, like 1 hour, 2 hours. You have to continue to dig it out, to continue to learn, okay, to make you to become a better traders. Okay, so also I also put 3 things here. You can see that it's easy. So how to do a selection, okay, how to buy, okay, how to sell. So when to sell actually is important as well. You buy, for example, people buying Top Growth now making money, you don't sell, then we're going down again, so then you don't make any money. So you need to know when to sell it, when the time to sell it. So it's not the best, but it's a higher possible that you sell it and then the price is going down after that. So that higher possible. Probably you buy sometime, maybe you buy here and then you sell here. Okay, after that the price going up again. So how to buy in here also I will teach you how to do it. So that's important. Okay, Vivian, buy in 0207. Okay, 0207. Very smart are you? So I don't know how to see. Every time you buy which stock also you make money. Okay, I can add some at 045. Okay, you see so you want to add money inside. Okay, you buy at 405. Okay, this stock is actually on this day, on the end of the October. Actually they already break out the all-time high. So this is we're talking about the one of the my famous method. Okay, this is the all-time high stock at this day. So actually the stock price is like 40 cent. Okay, the all-time high is 40 cent. Let's say break out at what Vivian bought 405. So all-time high until now. So we're talking about, for example, this doji. Okay, you buy at 4. I just put it here. So actually at this okay, until today, so you're making about 9 to 10%. So let's say you make about 10% at this trading. Okay, your question is you want to add more money because you want to do short term or long term. Okay, that's the question you have to ask yourself. Okay, so talking about adding money, average up. No, not adding money. We call it average up. Okay, not average down. So don't do average down. So we can do average up. Okay, average up means you can buy the resistance, breakout, or the support level. So you can buy both. Okay, you can buy in both. Okay, so at the moment you can see that if you're buying at the 405 somewhere here. Okay, so you make about 10% here. You want to buy at this level 405. Okay, at 450 you want to buy it here. Not midterm, not playing number, not playing by 40. There's a billion. So you want to buy in next we call it pullback after pull up. After pull up, after pullback also can. So even to buy at the pullback, for example, so you have to know that this is a resistance level, support level. So referring to the fund as well, if the fund is creating a new low, okay, not breaking the previous low, then should be okay. So there will be the time that you should be okay. Yeah, of course you want to see the MCD whether the purple line still inside or not. So there will be something that you have to look after. So also you have to look after what, whether the money already pull out the sell out the stock in hand or not from this time onward. So you can see from this time onward lah. Okay, this is a breakdown, and from this time onward, so you can see this time onward whether the smart money already sell portion of their stock in hand or not? If yes, you have to know how many times they sell. For example, 1 time, then still can top up. Okay, if they sell 2 times, oh, better don't. If they sell 3 times, they're preparing to go. So I put 2 cross here. So if there is a one-time exercise of selling the stock in hand for the smart money, so actually you still can top up the money. Otherwise you don't. Okay, the next one we're talking about break out this resistance level. So the current resistance is 406. Also same, the bottom here apply, everything apply. So if break out, you buy. If there is not support, you can buy. You want to put in. Okay. Okay. After that, you just follow your method. You want to hold midterm or short term. You just do your own technique to hold or to take win. Okay. You are take win now. Okay. There's a Vivian. So Vivian always make money. So all the stock she bought also make money. Okay. Next one, Berjaya Food. Okay, Berjaya is one is the Berjaya Food. Okay, what you buy in and the November 15 crossing the price short term. Okay, wow, I can say that you are Superman. Yeah. So on the 15 also you want to buy stock. Okay. Okay, you bought at the highest 105 for example. Okay, 10. I don't know where you bought in. So Lee, okay, if you want to buy in, I don't know how you buy your stock. Okay? So let me check whether you buy what you buy. Okay, on the 15. Yeah. Okay, on the 15. If you even 15, this is 15, so it's a little bit of the we call it the momentum is a push up. Okay, double up, so you can buy according to the method. Is not no problem, you can just buy in. So you buy in on the 15. Yeah. So what happened on the 15? You bought in. So let me see, you want to do at the short term. Okay, short term time for you have to hold your stock somewhere at the here and keep continue looking at the this MA. If you use MA, otherwise you use BBI or some indicator that's similar to this. Okay, from here you start counting. Okay, what you need to count is whether the price drop comparing to the volume increase. Okay, this is one of them, but the price is not cross lowest. Yeah, so it's still okay. This one also one of them, the price is still a bit very high. This one also very high, so it's still a quite healthy trend for me. Okay, so the trend is quite healthy. So what you need to do is you just monitor. This is your support level 1. You want to this is how many percent. Let me see. So this is 8%. So if you buy at the highest, okay, then your 10% is something here, like somewhere here. So this is a 2 level that you have to watch out. So if the trend is continue going up, so that's okay for you. If the trend is turning to the pull back, so you have to see where is the point that you can possible is pull up rebound here. If no rebound, it break down, so you have to sell it if you want to do short term. Okay, you just clear it. Okay, that is for Lee. Okay, so you check back on the sector and the index itself. So my advice is if you come to the election, for example like this, don't buy lah. Okay, come to election, don't put the money inside. Okay, so it's very hard for you to know what is happening in the market. The market sentiment is a very important factor that you want to success in the market. So you have to spend a lot of time in how you want to analyze the market sentiment. So you don't know a market sentiment, is very frequent for you to play around in the stock. You see, so you see this is Kosan. So Kosan, the first one I think to start with the bull trend a bit. So now Kosan is going down. So today Kosan, if can cross a bit higher here, then hit back to MA 13, that would be a better. Okay, so there will be a Kosan. So you can see that. All right. Anyone more? Anyone else want to see diagnose your stock? You can just punch in your stock code plus your buying entry rate. What term of you are focusing to do? So you want to do short term, mid term, or long term? Okay. So that will be the two that. So the rest of you is not trading, is it? Then good. So unless you follow Vivian, okay, Vivian make a lot of money. So she trade every time also win one. So she bought which stock actually you also watch out. So follow closely. Then everyone should be making money. You see? So any news new friends or member coming to the live? If yes, just introduce yourself. Then okay, you can type in. You can say hi to everyone. So okay, there will be two normal. Then everyone start not doing very well already, and not doing on the time of the election. Yeah, so everyone is waiting for the result. So if not, I cover up on the 4456. So what happened is 4456 is before the election. So last minute, okay, we call it last minute. You see how dangerous is you holding the stock in hand before big event. So you know the big event might happening, okay, then you have to be very careful, unless otherwise those happen on the suddenly that we don't know lah, then very difficult. But this one we know, okay. This is best in Sarawak. So this is what this is. We have to ban this guy coming to our this. I just block it. Okay. So this is don't know from where one. I just let me a time. Give me a time. I just block it. Okay. I block it. This guy. Okay. So we want to play stock. They want to play other thing. Okay. So this is what we call the you have to be very careful when the stock is like we don't know this is related to who and who, but you see the trend is actually in the short term is descending. Okay, so for those people who doing mid-term and long term, you have to be very careful with the trend is descending, and the lower also become lowest. Okay, so it's very difficult, even though here is not low, here already creating the biggest area that become lower. So you have to make decision somewhere here. Okay, you want to make a decision to go out somewhere here, it's quite long for you to keep this stock. For example, this here is on the February. Okay, February until now is about 8 months, so 8 to 9 months. So that is very long for you to keep if you do it. Otherwise, on the whole trend here, actually you shouldn't put in your money in. Okay, you shouldn't. You want to put in money in for sake of no, you cannot find anything, you find this one. Okay, so you only putting money in on this level, so then you make money and go. This is a short term on the descending rebound. So we call it descending rebound. So you just buy it, okay, on the short term. So for those like to do mid-term or long-term, need to be very extra careful. You want to put in money at this time, you have to look into the KOCI index. You have to look into the sector itself. If not, this is not doing well. Two of them is not doing well. So you better do short-term, take the money and go after the trend become downtrend already. So you take the money and go. So otherwise you will be going to the roller coaster again. Is it? So this is a very big. They can pull down 33%. It's more than 30% already. So how much they pull down is on their hand, is it? So it doesn't. There's no chance for you to get out for this one. There's no chance. They give you zero chance. Okay, from here, from the 15, 3 o'clock, and then just pull down. Okay, until 1 hour plus. So just pull down to the bottom. So you lost 30%, and then after that they push up again another 20%. So that will give you that your 13% and give back you 20%. That's how they do in the market. Okay. Last one we go see Alvin Low. Okay, 5101. What you want to do with 5101, Alvin? Okay, this is on the March. I actually talked about March. I think this year. Last time I got class. Okay, this is break out the new high at this level, and then you make one very good margin from here. Okay, and then many people that are following my class also know. Okay, I don't know you make money or not. If you do, yes, congratulations. So you follow the class that I did on the 10 classes. I also mentioned about the class. Okay, at this stock. Yeah, so at the moment fiberboard. So this is a fiberboard company. So the company itself is not a problem. So at the moment fiberboard still don't see any movement for the group of the fiberboard company. So I try to make it to the this one. Okay, fiberboard is still not moving. So what you can see at the bottom here, the trend is okay. The trend is creating the new high. So here is a higher low. Okay, so the high point from this area is still not sitting very comfortable on this area. Okay, so it's still ding dong at the MA13. So if you want to buy a stock, so make sure there's a minimum requirement of your technique. For example, if our one of our member that always using BPI one, so he is not here, so it's hang. So you want to buy it at as a minimum that for example the trend like this you can consider. Okay, trend like this consider, but make sure you have the method that you want to do, because Edwin, you never say what you want to do. You say you just give me a stock 5101. I don't know what you want to do, whether you bought already or you don't, or you still waiting for the time to buy or what. So you can see that here, for example, want to put in money at this level. Okay, at this level you want to put in money. Okay, you want to buy here. Okay, because it's sitting on both of the MA13, but the DE doesn't give you any chance. Why? Because the lowest is not become higher, and the higher also not break out. So that means that the fund is not enough to push the price move forward. Okay, so this level, yes, you want to buy in, but the market the price candle and the candlestick itself doesn't give you a chance to buy in. Okay, Edwin low, I don't have a recommendation to buy or not. So we are not call buy and call sell platform. We are just teaching you how to analyze and how to select the stock. Okay, for example, at the moment, so this is a green color. So if you're the members, I think you know that green color the fund is moving out. So the calculation of the average of the fund coming in and go out. If green color today, red candlestick, you shouldn't buy anything. So why you to buy at the red candle? So everyone look at this stock is going down, so you go buy. Then if the market is following the market sentiment, you are going to the descending trend. So that is for the stock market. Okay, so the next one you want to buy here, this is the margin gap you are talking about. So if there's a chance for you to have a ascending trend, so that will be a little bit of the gap that you put in the money. So you don't buy. To me, personal advice to you is you learn first before you do anything. Yeah, so you learn first. Okay, so we can see that the big guys also put selling out here. So one time. So easily we can see one of here. So secondly, this one. Okay, second is this one as well. So this one still cross a little bit same with the previous day, but the lowest and the highest is become lower. So it's quite risky. To me, it's a very risky to trade this type of the stock. Also, the subsector itself is not doing well at the moment. Okay, the subsector is not doing well. So you can make your own choice. Yeah, so you can see the others fiberboard company, so you can see I don't know which others are. So you can just search all the related to the fiberboard. So if the subsector itself is moving upward, so that means that everyone try to put the money into the subsector. Okay, so this is important for you to think about it. We want to put the money in. Don't have just holding your glove counter and just want to wait and see. Then good. So thank you for joining me, and remember, if you have a friend want to join the class, you can share the link to them and subscribe my channel. So I will, as and when there's a class, you will receive the notification.